Wait. Yeah! Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome back to this part of Mega Man ZX. So this bit right here is actually post-commentated, and it's because I realized how long this part was going on for. I decided to add a little intro here on top of a bunch of other stuff. I'm also going to be adding a thing on at the end, just to, you know, add a little bit more length to this part, because it is fairly short compared to the rest, because of the way I had to cut it. The other thing is, I accidentally stumbled upon the entrance to the area. I thought there was like one more screen. So I'm going to show it off right here in a moment, and it's going to transition right into my normal commentary. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we're going to get right back into this. Oh, we're back. Alright. I thought there was one more room. My bad. But anyway, here we are at the plant. The plant. It's still active and producing energy. According to the database, it has been offline ever since the Maverick raid. There's something fishy going on. Be careful, Vent. Got it. Alright, so actually there's one trick I did notice in Model P here. It is something that you can do in the Zero series, and I only really learned about it recently, but there you go. So I'm gonna see if I can actually use that on this enemy here. So, oh frick, hold on. I'm gonna get this off. Okay. Okay, well, maybe not. Alright, whatever. I really wanted to get that attack off on something. But the problem with that is, yeah, I think that would be good for, when you're fighting boss fights, providing, you know, you're not going for the level 4 rank. But for real. Honestly, I really don't know why they did that. Especially when I get this next ability, just because, I don't know, I feel like they want to, you know, make the weak points kind of like a secret that you want to manipulate, but at the same time, I guess it's just part of a weird challenge thing. I don't know. I will say this, though, once you do have those powers, it feels very earned, having all that ammo is insane, and in general these forms, they don't really use that much of it. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead and use my charge attack. You know, notice it only used 2 units of it, which is crazy. But yeah, so with this room you just kind of want to walk, you don't want to dash in general, and this one's just kind of like a trick. You step on it and it starts going the wrong direction, so you just want to make sure you have it going the right direction. See, I played this level enough times that I know how to do this, kind of I don't know, off muscle memory basically at this point. Okay, well, invincibility frames, thank you. Oh, I also talked to the lady again, and I got some more bread. So, get this bread. Okay, boom. Cool. Oh yeah, so this section right here is pretty neat. You just want to keep jumping, and then there's going to be a little spot here. So, you're going to think this is just a wall, but it actually isn't. There's a little secret here, as you can tell right there. So I'm going to go ahead and move right over here. Okay, cool. And we got ourselves a data disk, which I think that's going to be for that enemy I just beat, or the boss. You can often find data disks for the bosses of each area just kind of laying around, which is kind of neat. Again, also, like I said before, make sure that you have actually selected the mission you are doing, because if you go to an area like this and you go to the end and you're like, why isn't there a boss? That's probably why. A big tip, I mean, one thing that's going to tip you off, obviously, is if you don't get, any sort of, you know, message or something when you enter an area, because if that doesn't happen, you didn't select the mission. So, again, I don't know. I personally think this game would be better if they kind of just let you, where they just kind of had missions available on a list, but you just kind of had to figure out where they are and just kind of let you do them, you know, whenever. So, if you stumbled upon an area, it's oh, okay, that's where this mission is, and then you do it. But, I mean, hey. So if you're wondering why I went with that top path, I completely did not comment on why, I shut down power for most of the facilities, so all of these conveyor belts and everything, they are no longer on, and it makes platforming here far easier. So anyway, here we go. Time to fight this mid-boss that takes way too much friggin' damage. So one thing with this fight, if he's about to slam into the wall, I'm just going to go into Model X for this. If he's about to slam into the wall, jump off of it right as he runs into it. The obvious reason for that is he'll actually knock you off the wall. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to Model P now. Alright, come on. Oh, sweet. I didn't even know you could handle this boss this way. Whoa, okay. Well, that backfired. Sweet. Alright, I like that. That was cool. So we're gonna go ahead and go through here. And let's see. How do I want to handle this? Oh, we'll just head left. So that's just like an easy exit over there.
What's this? There are tiny balls of light circling around the facility. This signature. Cyber elves?
If you played the Zero series, you know what those are.
Cyber elves? What are those? Sentient programs created with pure energy and made in the image of elves. I don't understand why there are so many of them here. That power plant. It must be using the cyber elves to generate power. So that's the secret behind this place. Unbelievable! Cyber elves are all sentient beings like the rest of us. Vent, please. You must shut down that power plant.
Got it. Alright, so, well, I mean, in a way I did. Okay. Whoop. Wow, you are really following me. Okay. Well, that's cool. Let's go ahead and move right here. Sweet. Well, this area is nice to explore. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over here. Let's slash this, and then we'll get some more HP out of it. Cool. So yeah, it's really nice that they added that feature, because if you ever really needed a pickup, you can, you know, get something else out of a large pickup instead. It's just like a really nice addition. In general, I don't know. Anti-Grade's got like really creative with your like melee weapons. Which is something that I really prefer to the other games. That's also really creepy in the background. Not gonna lie, guys. And I also casually picked up a sub-tank earlier. Guys, I really went full autopilot, I guess. No, so yeah, I picked up a sub-tank. I was just near that one robot dude. Maybe I'll cut back to it in editing here. So if you don't know how, sorry, I was just glancing over towards the right. Anyway, if you don't know how sub-tanks work, basically, if you are at full HP, any HP you pick up goes straight into the sub-tank here. So, because I picked up that one super pickup, it just filled up the whole thing. So I have a bunch of extra HP to work with, and that's going to be really nice. Now, I'm going to go right back to model... You know what, no, I'm going to stick with Model Z for this one. This one's fine. This one is one of the easier bosses, for sure. But you still want to be careful. And I'm sure you guys can guess which Zero series character this guy has.
Well, well, it looks like you found the skeleton in our closet. That's unfortunate. Now I can't let you leave in one piece.
I think it's a girl.
You're one of the mavericks that Serpent is controlling. You've done your research. It looks like I can skip the introduction. However, make no mistake, I'm not just a simple puppet like those mavericks. I'm an artificial Mega Man created to draw out the power of the biometal. I'm the Model H Pseudoroid He-Volt. Have no fear, it'll all be over soon. I'll just feel a little jolt before you sleep. You'll just feel a little jolt before you sleep forever.
Okay, here we go. So here's the thing. This boss's weak points are the wings up there. So you kind of want to shoot its feet. Yeah, it's weirdly specific in that sense. Okay. I still love this theme. It's not my favorite battle theme. Although I will say this. Both ZX games have, like, the best boss themes in the entire Mega Man franchise. Alright, don't at me. Well, aside from maybe Star Force. Star Force has some really freaking great ones. Okay. And Battle Network 6, actually. Battle Network really slapped. Not gonna lie. Here we go. Also, you can still do charge attacks with the saber. It just doesn't really communicate it as well, honestly. So there we go. Frick! Well, we're gonna get a level 3, I guess. That's fine. Alright, at this point, I have two options. I can die, or I can go again. Or I can just roll with it. It's not the worst, and I picked up a bunch of energy crystals, so I mean, I guess it's fine. Alright, we got level 3.
The energy we produced here,
And it's a guy, I can tell from the bow quotes.
is already well on its way to Lord Serpent. All that's left is for him to hack into the Model W core. Poor misguided fool. Your end draws near as a new age is beginning.
Need to drink some water. Oh my god. Alright, well there we go.
I am the biometal of the wind, Model H. Thank you for saving me, young hero. Lend me your strength, Model H. I have to find the passwords and destroy the Model W core before it's too late. Do you think that will end this? What do you mean? All of this was started by a single man. Even if you destroy the Model W core and stop Serpent, what's to stop another madman from rising up and taking his place? I don't know. But what I do know is that Serpent is about to destroy the world. I'm the only one that can stop it now. I can't give up. Those humans we fought so hard to protect hundreds of years ago have been lulled into a false sense of security by the empty promise of peace. But I still believe our fight had meaning. So, young hero, yes, I will lend you my strength. Serpent has separated my data into two halves. There is another pseudoroid with the other part. If you can defeat it, I will be able to give you my password.
Alright, well there we go. Now we have Model H. As you can see, its bar is much lower. But this model is amazing. So you can do a dash upwards, sideways, and also you can do a little combo here. So this is your main weapon, that's your sub-weapon. Main weapon, sub-weapon, main... Wait. Boom. There we go. Yeah. Now there's very few situations where I actually use that combo, but it is pretty great. And also on top of that, well, I also don't have any weapon meter to work with, so I'll probably show that off later. There's also a little spot over here before I go into that door. Just want to make sure that, you know, I cover my bases in terms of places I can explore. So let's go over here. Come on. Boom. So the weird thing about this door is I keep forgetting it exists a lot of the time. So we're going to go ahead and move over here. I get to show it off. So let's go ahead and... Boom. So, honestly, not the best skill, but hey, it works. Let's move over here, and boom, data disk. So I believe that is the one for the boss we just fought, which is pretty nice. And yeah. So anyway, once we get to that save point, I am ending off this part. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's probably going to be a little bit long. So let's go ahead and move over here, and boom. So anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this part of Mega Man ZX. Let's go ahead and report this mission. Boom. Okay. And we got a green card. Awesome. Alright guys, so I was going to end the part, but I realized it was actually going to be really short, so we're actually going to go and clean up around a bit, find some items, and also probably go back to the base and talk to some people. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now before we do go and explore proper, so we're going to go back to Guardian HQ and see what everyone has to say. Probably not going to be too much different, but I realized the last time I talked to them was before the, you know, Model ZX thing happened, so again, I'm sure they're going to say something different. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
You're alive, Vent. I'm so happy. I never thought I would see you again. You're not a ghost, are you? I just can't believe you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Bet you must live on and continue where Jiro left off. I know how you must feel, but try to be strong. I know he's watching over you.
Aw, these guys are really nice.
Bless my soul, you're alive, Vent. I was so worried about you. By the way, I heard that Slitheric has begun work on using biometal to design Reploids. Fluve told me about them and was calling them pseudoroids. I'm guessing that all of the incidents that keep popping up in the Outlands have something to do with the pseudoroid experiments.
Oh, okay, so the pseudoroids are the ones that have the biometals. Okay, that makes sense.
Pseudoroid biometal is very fragile. That means that Slitheric's technology for working with biometal is still far from perfect. Some Slitheric Reploids and Mechanoloids have the ability to regenerate. That might be one power inherent in the Model W fragment. It sends a shiver down these old bones just thinking about it.
Yep, so there you go. One of the NPCs does in fact hint about how that works. Actually, I'm going to talk to Fluve here really quick, and we're going to repair our Model H Biometal for 1,000 energy crystals. So, yeah, so it takes a certain number of energy crystals for each level. So if you're going from level 1 to level 2, it takes 200, as you can see. Level 2 to level 3 is 500, and level 3 to level 4 is 1,000. So yeah, in particular, Model F is going to be really expensive to repair. I did also want to show off this really quick in this room, since I did mention it before. So let's go ahead and go right on in here. So, as you can notice up there, we have a little version of the monkey dude. I forgot his name already. I am sorry. Purple, that's it. So yeah, if you manage to get a level 4 rank on any boss, they actually will hang from the ceiling in this room. Now, I will say this, you can actually challenge these bosses again. More on this later when I go to explore. So hopefully they will show up again. I'm actually not sure if they'll give me a second chance on that, but I think they will. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut down this thing, and I'm going to attack it repeatedly. I'm probably going to speed through this, so just give me a bit, guys. Alright, well there we go. So that is a weapon tank from the classic series, which is pretty fun. So I'll go ahead and show you guys right there. So yeah, if you do attack that thing enough times, you do get that weapon tank. Now it takes quite a number of hits, but hey, it's pretty worth it. I can think of a few situations where it might be useful. Although, it's not going to be as useful as what I will get from a character down here. Also, hello!
Are you okay, Vent? I don't want to see you get hurt. Please be careful. If you get hurt, we won't be able to play anymore. I can't lose another friend.
Aw.
Will you be my friend forever and ever, Vent?
Oh, these kids are cute. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over here, and we're going to talk to this person over here. I forgot her name. Hello.
Are you hurt, Vent? It looks like just a scratch. You're a tough guy, right? If you want to take the serpent out, then you have to learn to shake it off. I meant to ask you, are you still doing the transporter work while fighting Mavericks? That is amazing. Wait until everyone hears about this. Hello, Vent. Is that equipment enough? This is a valuable antique of mine. Would you like it? It is called an E-Tank.
Yep.
It will restore all of your health.
Sorry about the barking.
I may be a nice person, but I'm not that nice. I want something in return.
How about 200 energy crystals? Alright, sure.
You will not regret it. Here you go. Use it well.
Alright, so there we go. So now we have an E-Tank. So actually, so I didn't really address this when I first started this game, but you guys might have noticed that there was a hard mode available. So in hard mode, essentially you cannot get any pickups that increase your health bar or sub-tanks, but you can still use items such as bread, energy tanks, etc. Energy tanks in particular are really great. They fully restore your health bar, which is very useful. So yeah, if you're playing hard mode, I can't recommend energy tanks enough, and it's pretty cheap.
Vent, you're alive. Even with the help of the biometal, that's impressive. I'm glad you're safe. Don't go overboard. Leave some action for the rest of us.
Okay. Alright. So that was nice. Let's also go ahead and, you know, on second thought, if I spend too long talking to everyone, it might take a while. So I actually am going to go ahead and head over to Area A, because there actually are a few things I want to pick up there. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and explore in here. So I got Model H, and I'm going to be able to show off exactly how much mobility I just got. This model really lets you explore a lot of areas. So right here, we're going to go ahead and dash all the way across here, and alright. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and dash up here. Now, I don't think... Okay, I remember now. So I want to go over here, jump up here, and then boom. Oh, by the way, so this is Model H's gimmick. You're going to notice now that the bottom screen has now actually changed. So, as you notice, that enemy did in fact show up when I attacked it. Now, if you're fighting bosses, it will actually highlight on that screen what their weak point is, which is pretty nice. And we also just got another sub-tank. I need to get better at calling that stuff out. But yeah, so there are 2 more sub-tanks in the game, and they are actually much more readily available than they are in the Zero series for the most part, so no Cyber Elves needed. You just need to basically, you know, find them. So, anyways, now there's one quest that I need to do for the last sub-tank. I'll get to that when the time comes. But yeah. So there's also a few other items here in Area A that we can collect now that I have this model. So we're gonna actually dash up here real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way to the left of this screen, which is pretty nice. Honestly, this area is still very, very, very pretty. I said it before last time I ran through here. But, hey, we have a lot more mobility, so we'll be able to explore just a little bit more. And I'm gonna try and keep it fast. This form really is fantastic for getting around, as you can see, because you can just dash in the air, and in general, it just moves very quickly. Now, unfortunately, I can't just jump up there. I've tried many times, although you can get there through this other method. So, we're gonna do this. Now, you definitely cannot do this until you have Model H, because Model H just has that extra mobility, like right there, and then boom. So now we're up here on top. So we're gonna actually, okay, could you not, please? Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, and when we reach the end of this, now you're gonna notice these vines. That's gonna be for a different power. As I'm gonna show right here, I cannot do anything about it. So we will worry about that later. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and dash right here, and then hover, boom, we got a data disk. So anyways, I'm going to see you guys at the next thing I want to show off, so give me a second. Okay, so here we are, and I'm going to go ahead and show this off. So when you notice this crane over here, it's going to routinely keep picking up things, so we're just going to wait this out a little bit and see if it picks up something different. So, yeah. In general, also I do like the little detail there. It's like, oh, it's a little Pantheon. That's cool. Hey, it's I never remember the name of that cyber elf, but it's the one from the start of 01. Okay. Anyway. I swear, guys, I know this, alright? This isn't like it's Knuckles thing, if you guys know that meme. There we go. So anyways, we just got some candy, which that restores about 4 points of life, and that one restores 6, and that one, again, that fully heals your HP. So, again, these are all very, very useful if you ever play hard mode. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut to something else, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so in this room, you kind of want to dash up like I just did, and you'll find yourself another data disk. I believe that is for Purpril, so that's nice. Anyways, I believe that's everything that is in this room, so I'll see you guys in a second when we get to our next location. Alright, well here we are back in the base, so I decided I'm actually going to talk to everyone after all, just to see if anyone has any quests available for me. So there are some quests you can do for NPCs, which is pretty neat. However, I'm not entirely sure when they activate, so I'm just going to go ahead and blindly talk to everyone. Oh, I didn't know you were talking to me. How's your body holding up? All the biometal in the world won't help if you get mortally wounded. Oh, well, thank you for caring, man. You still need to talk to me about something?
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Alright, well, I guess he'll have his quest later. These two have a particular quest later that's actually pretty obnoxious to do. But, yeah, anyway.
Remarkable. You came out of that with nothing more than a few scrapes. It seems that the biometal makes you more resistant to injury. This could have more serious implications for modern medicine. Oh, I see. It only works for the chosen one.
Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to Rose. Hello.
Are you alright, Ven? Take it easy, okay? I can't bear to see anyone else get hurt. I saw fires all over town when I looked over the side of the ship. I felt terrible for all the people down there. Wars always have casualties. I've already seen so much suffering. I wish I could forget it all.
Yeah, so this dialogue is like new to me because I usually don't stop to talk to all these NPCs every single time I complete a story point, but it's pretty neat.
Oh, it's you! You shouldn't sneak up on a guy like that. How are you holding up? It was 1,000,000 to 1 shot you could survive an attack like that. If it was me, I wouldn't be the 1 in 1,000,000. You're brave beyond your years.
Man, I stumbled that line. I stumbled most of my lines, not gonna lie. But it's okay. So anyway, we're gonna go out onto the top deck, and we're going to see what this guy has to say. So I imagine most of these quests probably won't open up till the midpoint, I guess.
Ever been to the reservoir in Area B4? If you have, you'll know what I'm about to tell you. Slitherick is dumping waste from the factory in the lakes. We've been spreading around neutralizer in the water. Would you help us finish the job? Oh, sorry, I should explain better. The neutralizer is what cleans up the pollution in the water supply.
Oh, sweet! Okay, so we do got one, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's go over to the trans server, and we'll just take that quest, and once I do that, I'm gonna end off the part. So I think that'll be good. So let's go ahead and go over here, and okay. So just like with the boss missions, you basically just select it from a list. So let's go ahead and hear the description. Let's go ahead and hear the description. Spread the neutralizer across the lakes. Alright, let's go ahead and take it. Sweet. So if I remember correctly, I believe this is located in Area B, so we're going to go to B2, and we're going to head on over. So, okay. So that was actually my main purpose in talking to everyone. I wanted to see if I activated that, and it looks like I did, so that's going to be cool. Now, there actually is a good reason for you to want to do some of these quests. Some of them give you like really small rewards and aren't that worth it, but I do know the ones that are worth doing, so I'm going to try and point that out when I have them. So anyway, let's go ahead and keep moving. And okay. So anyway, what are you guys thinking of the game? You guys can go ahead and talk about it down below. If you have played a Mega Man game before, you can go ahead and also say what is your favorite Mega Man game. For me, that would be, as many of you guys know, it would be Zero 2. I love Zero 2. It is a great game. It's really fun to play. Although Zero 3 is like close behind it. I didn't used to like this game a ton, but I definitely have grown to appreciate it a heck of a lot more. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Can I just... Okay, yeah, I can do that. Alright, well that's good. Boop. So the main gist of this one is you just want to knock these into the pits. So there you go. That's one pit neutralized. So let's do another one. Boom. Okay. So I'm not really sure if some of these are like locked behind... I don't know, I guess there's some criteria you need to be able to do some of these quests. Like maybe you need to be able to reach certain areas or something, I don't know. But either way, I know when I first took this quest, I thought it was talking about a totally different region. But no, it's just a small isolated spot, so it's fine. This quest is also much easier to do later on. But it's fine if you want to do it from this point in the game. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Boom. So that should be all of the water. Yep, and now it's beeping, so now we just need to go ahead and report the mission, and we should be good to go. And, alright. So that's pretty nice. Now, why is Slither Inc. polluting the water? Like, on purpose? Frick if I know. But, hey, it's fine. Let's go ahead and head over here. I don't know, it's because they evil bad. You gotta stop them. But no, for real. Honestly, guys, I'm having a lot of fun with this Let's Play. It's been a while since I've done one that, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last game that I Let's Played that I knew really well, and I think it might have been Majora's Mask, I want to say. Maybe you guys remember one different, but I think that's it. It's definitely been a long time, that's for sure. And I'm definitely having a lot of fun coming back to it. You know, while playing this collection, one game that actually I surprisingly did change my mind on quite a bit was 04. If you guys happen to remember, I was pretty hard on it, but coming back to it, it really isn't that bad. But anyway, let's go ahead and report this mission. And okay. 300 energy crystals have been transferred to your account. Sweet. Anyway, let's go ahead and transport back to the base, and I think we'll get something for that. Unless he wants me to do something else. But I'm going to see for sure. But either way, I mean, that energy crystals is nice too. So let's head on up to the top and just see if he says anything different. If not, I mean, that's fine. Hey, I did stuff.
I'm definitely impressed. I should have known someone with the biometal could do a better job than us.
Alright, well, cool. Well, anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this part of Mega Man ZX. And I will see you guys in the next part, well, where we do the next boss fight. Maybe 2 of them, we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Have a nice day, take care, and alright. Bye!